This one?
Do you guys have a Steam Deck?
No.
No, that's a GPD. Oh my God.
Well, I guess it's important to showcase that stuff because there's obviously some inspiration.
No, absolutely.
I mean, I guess they're all inspired by the Switch, really.
They're different. I mean, there were these portable thingies before Switch.
Yeah, I suppose, but none that have been as successful as the Switch.
Right.
If the Switch didn't sell so many units, I don't know who would be ballsy enough to go out there and say, yeah, we're manufacturing this thing. But the Switch has been wildly successful, and people are like, okay, maybe they want a handheld. There's so many that have come in and exited out of the space. They have obviously Valve has a unique opportunity, but they haven't had a lot of success with hardware in the past, right?
Not at all.
Because they had the controller and so it's I guess people are going to have to get their hands on it and then decide. But certainly it looks promising right now.
Yeah.
You made an entire video.
Dude, I was super excited about this thing. I feel like, I mean, a lot of people look at it like a Nintendo Switch. And like when I saw it, I knew that this wasn't Nintendo Switch stuff. This is completely different. I think the way I see it is like it's a $500 Canadian, I think 400 US. It's a computer. It's like a straight up computer. That's a plug and play.
Like that thing on the desk. That's an actual computer.
Yeah. Like that, but that's not $400.
It's not $400 and it doesn't have the software tie-in with Steam, which hopefully they can take that experience and kind of mesh it in such a fashion that there's less work for the end user to map it accordingly to make it useful. Like with these ones, that's some real enthusiast stuff. I mean, they raised $3 million, so there's a lot of enthusiasts, but enthusiasts in the sense that you're going to have to, there's no touch pads on it, for example. So certain games are going to be
the Aya Neo.
Certain games might not map all that well to joysticks. Now, obviously, you can still hook up external peripherals to it, but I'm not sure that's the intent. And I'm pretty sure that's why Valve put the touch pads on theirs and they show it off working. But that's a gaming PC.
This one?
Yeah, that's a gaming PC. Like there's no extra finesse, but they're not Valve. So you're still having to kind of, I don't know, I guess manage how and what you're playing on. It'll play any PC game, but even what were we doing? We were trying to play Cyberpunk on it.
Yeah.
How'd it run?
Did you get it working well at any point?
It was 30 frames, I think.
You got to 30 frames.
720. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Wasn't really playable, to be honest.
But see, the thing is with the Steam product, the game streaming aspect is also going to be something, right?
Yeah.
That people are gonna actually employ.
Yep.
Because you can just stream from your gaming PC to your couch and then offload some of the heavy lifting, so you don't have to. Like this thing's going to get hot and it's all local, which is cool in and of itself.
I mean, you could have done the same. You could run Steam and link it on this.
You could do the same there.
There's something about this hardware, though, that, I mean, for one, it's the price point. Like, that's a big thing.
Okay, this is a good question for you. Are you worried about the spec difference, though, from the base model to the next one? Because...
The drive speed?
Yeah, what is it? What is that slow
EMC.
storage? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fast, but I don't know, man. I feel like think about Switch. I'm pretty sure Switch uses EMC.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that it's a big deal. I mean, obviously we'll have to get these things.
Oh yeah, there you go. eMMC PCIe Gen 2, and then if you go to the next model, you get NVMe SSD storage, but for quite a bit more money.
Yeah, it's a big jump. I also wonder, like, how much of that is replaceable. Like, if you pop that thing open, can you swap that out? The NVMe? I don't know. They might have said that.
No, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I just think that forget about storage for a second. Forget about the speed and like the technical elements of it. You have a device that I think, like, if you think about like your kids, let's say they're console players, right?
Yeah. Well, both.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you are a console player, the interest that you have in the PC world is limited. It's like you're going to stick with consoles because you're familiar with it. You have you like the controls, like everything about consoles is like decidedly console focused. This bridges it in this really nice manner that I think if you're a kid that's never had the, like, for one, financial ability to buy a gaming PC, and then also the kind of like technical desire to like learn how to figure this stuff out, right? Like setting up Steam and like doing a game downloader like that. This is such a nice device that just bridges that. And I think it's just it's like an easy way for people to get into this whole PC gaming thing. I love seeing this.